Hey there, happy Mars Day / Mercury Day. I hope you're doing well. I'm the truth and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box of this video below for you to see. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, I'll be channeling with Darius, Archangel Metatron, who's supporting towards high good and the ice good. If you look up Archangel Metatron, you'll see that he is believed to be Enoch. He who transformed into an archangel after his earthly life. Yeah, his earthly life. He's a bridge between humanity and the divine. He's one of the few angels who was originally a human, and he's associated with the Metatron cube and the Merkaba. As Archangel Metatron, who are you and how would you like for me to describe you? And the following came up, the number 1 came up. I see that as individuality. I see that as having drive, motivation, initiating something, sovereignty, the self, and also the Virgo zodiac sign came up. Archangel Metatron said the following: love, joy, going towards that feeling, getting better, growing in love, honing in your light energy, self-mastery, a force to be reckoned with, strong inner self. The alchemist, the light, always coming back to and remembering the reason why. For the child in you, happiness, love, self-fulfillment, it is all within you. Know yourself. That's Darius, Archangel Metatron for you, and I'll be channeling with him for this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading. If you have any extra signs of fearing, I apologize in advance. Life is life, and I don't handle if it gets too much. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me have. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And no, I'm not sorry about the noise. It's life. And let's get started. Do you know Anna? She says she can't swim. I think I'ma call her. My baby shallow. She afraid of water. And I even bother. Mm-hmm. Cause she's shallow, she afraid of water. She says she can't swim. I think I'ma call her. Don't know why then bother. They at the local pool, and she pulled up. Won't even get in. Oh, well. Oops. Bottom of the deck, which is a summary of the clarity cards, is the Emperor card. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Three of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, which is the summary of the card that came out, is Confidence. Top of the deck, usually watching this right now, is Pain. Somebody getting justice for some weird stuff going on. Hold on. Wait for me outside. Wait for me outside. I'll be there in a minute. Oh. For this week's Mercury Day Energy Reading, the topic is Set Free, Return of Flow. The two cards that came out are Strength, Daniel, and the Lion's Den. And the Two of Candles, which is Two of Wands in reverse. I don't think it's in reverse, but I'm going to keep it. It kind of was spinning on the table, but I'm going to keep it like that. Yeah, so Two of Candles, which is Two of Wands in reverse. Elijah on Mount Carmel. 1 Kings chapter 18, verse 21. Elijah went before the people and said, How long will you waver between two opinions? If the Lord is God, follow him. But if Baal is God, follow him. Bottom of the day, which is a summary of that, is the Four of Candles, the Ark brought to Jerusalem, 2 Samuel chapter 6, verses 14 to 16, wearing a linen ephod. David was dancing before the Lord with all his might, while he and all Israel were bringing up the ark of the Lord with shouts and the sound of trumpets. Top of deck user watching this right now is Justice card, the Ten Commandments. I feel like somebody reached a certain pinnacle or what's that in the video game? Stop point, a stopping point, or whatnot, whatever it's called. To clarify the strength card and the Two of Candles in reverse, you got the Five of Rods in reverse, which is Five of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Swords. And then what came out together were the Three of Rods and the Nine of Rods. And then we have here anger. Okay, then we do the charms afterwards. Wait for me outside. Mm-hmm. So we have here ascending numbers, I believe, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's something about moving forward, growing, expanding, definitely ascension. There's something about ascension and like progress and forward movement. Some of y'all could have stepped through a portal or whatnot. This could be associated with humanity, the community, the collective. Some of y'all I guess stepped through the gates. There's some cosmic stuff. Definitely some Metatron stuff, like or whatnot. And maybe Enoch. And it's like going beyond. I'm getting like a phoenix too and like burning. There's something about being confident in divine justice just happening, being confident in divine justice is exactly the strength card that we have here with Daniel and the Lion's Den. It's giving me this whole thing about trusting God or whoever it is for you, whatever it is for you, trusting it, having faith, having confidence that you will prevail through God, whatever it is, maybe yourself or something like that. There's something about knowing that you will prevail and knowing that divine justice, divine balance always happens and having confidence in that. Just like when how Daniel was confident when he went to the lion's den and nothing happened to him or whatnot. The lions didn't do anything to him because basically he was protected by God. And the same thing, I'm getting Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Or in the words of Medea, Abednego. Uh, what you call it? It's like, oh, throw him in the fire. This is crazy because I've been thinking about this all a lot. Yo, I have no fear anymore. It's crazy. I don't know where it went. Like, especially of authority. I don't have any like fear or of like anything of like authority of like who I'm meeting and all this stuff because what are you gonna do versus God? Just that's all I gotta say. There's something with Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and like basically they were the king or whoever it was like, oh, bow down, and everybody bowed down. Didn't that happen in Captain America or something like that, or in like Thor or Loki? And one of the dudes didn't bow down. Somebody said to bow down. I forgot it was Loki or somebody, and then one dude didn't bow down. But yeah, it happened in Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and dude was like, bow down to me. And Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was like, no, because you ain't God, you a human. And basically he was like, off with your head. Nah, he was like, go in the fire. He told them to go in the fire. They went in the fire fearlessly. And literally, they saw a fourth person in there. They were like, who is that fourth person? Weren't there only three? Yeah, because it was the angel. Because, bitch, you ain't God. And Basically, they didn't burn. When they came out, they didn't even have any ashes. They didn't even smell like they were in the fire. That thing did not touch them. So something about that, okay? Gotta have confidence in God. Trust that divine justice will always be had. And as soon as we find out who you are, trust you will be dealt with. Period. There's a lot of fire here. There's a lot of like a faith and fierceness, and there's something with the phoenix and everything like that. And then randomly, I just remembered in Harry Potter when they were trying to arrest Dumbledore, he was like, "I will not be going anywhere." And like his pet phoenix came above him, and he went poof, and he disappeared. He's like, "I will not be going anywhere. Y'all not gonna touch me." And he didn't. There's something here about people's paths, what you're choosing, what you know. You could be overcoming, attempted to overcome. I feel like you're overcoming. You overcame some type of like distraction, chaos, toss up of the dust. Um, what she call it? Winds of change or whatnot. And I want to read this because why is it in reverse? I don't think it's reverse though. But there's something about that. There's something about, again, like stepping through a portal, stepping through the doors, the gates, or whatnot. And there's almost like a congratulations. Congratulations. There could have been some type of like, it says test. I don't think it's test. It keep coming up. But I don't think it's test, but if that's related to you, sure. But it's like an uphill battle. It may have been some struggles for some people. Um, but there's something about keeping the faith you have or you need to, or upcoming. There's something about like keeping the faith, continuing to go, be strong, especially spiritually. As you step through this portal, as you ascend, go to heaven. I mean, it is around that time, the seasons and stuff, with the revelations in heaven and stuff. So in reverse, it says feeling. Oh no 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 no! Lie 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 lie. There's something about, so in reverse in this deck, the Two of Candles is hesitation in making decisions, a lack of this direction or purpose, the fear of confrontation, doubt in one's conviction, avoidance of critical choices. You got to be strong about something. That's what I mean. Like the two stories I told y'all about, this was some heavy stuff. Imagine in real life, like just imagine you in that situation. Like, oh, you don't want to do this or whatnot because you don't believe in like bowing to like a human. You don't believe in like following certain things and whatever. And you're like, no. And then you must suffer the consequences because you said no or whatnot. Like, I forgot the whole story with Daniel and the Lion's Den, honestly. I just remember like when they sent him there. They sent him in there and they thought that like basically, do you see this? There's a whole bunch of other skeletons, like other people were being eaten, but like nothing happened to him. The lions were chilling or whatever. Same thing with shit. Imagine like they sent you in the fire. Imagine that or whatnot. Like for real. Think about it. This it gives me like drastic situations. And then that I forgot which movie it was, which if it was like the low key one or if it was Thor, but it was that one where like he was like, all y'all bow down to me, and people bow down. I will never, I don't care. I'm not just talking, trust me. I'm not bowing down. Like authority, okay. I'm the authority. Um, People bowed down, and this one old man like was like, I'm not bowing down. Like the heck, it was weird. So there's something with that there. um Oh wow, this is crazy. This came early too. It's probably gonna repeat again and stuff like that. But when I was channeling this stuff, what came up was in Harry Potter, I forgot which one it was. Was it the fourth one or the fifth one? But basically, like one of the professors wasn't real was tampering with his memories because he didn't want to like get in trouble with Lord Voldemort or whatever. And it was that scene where thing what's his name? Harry drank liquid luck and da da da. He hung out with the professor and Hagrid. And then when he was talking to him, he was like, "Be brave, Professor. Be brave like my mother, or else she would have died for nothing." So there's something about be brave, Professor. Be brave like my mother. Y'all might be, yeah. Y'all might be like facing like decisions, convictions, where it's like if you don't go with the program type thing, like there could be consequences. Um, you have to be brave anyway. You have to trust that, like, you have to trust it. Like, I just look at humans like humans, bro. Like, at the end of the day, like, it's a lot, okay? It's just like humans are humans. Like y'all don't follow through all the time. Like God does, my spirit team does. Like whenever they say something, it is true 100% of the time, 1,000% of the time. When y'all say stuff, it's here and there. Like y'all gotta really trust like the unseen and all that stuff, divine justice and everything. Um, Trust the path. You can see it and everything like that. You may have some fear, but you got to feel the fear and do it anyway. Do it with your voice shaking, do it with your legs shaking, all that stuff, your heart pumping. That's what I'm getting from that with all these wands. And then, yeah, so the struggle, the conflict is over. It's defeated. This five of wands, whatever this stuff is, competition and just look, it's bull nana, okay? It's over. Strength with conviction. Strength with conviction. Be very cunning. Don't be afraid to be cunning. Don't be afraid to speak as well. Speak truth. Speak your truth. Don't be afraid to act on the plan. Okay. Some of you are about to go. You're about to go, but I'm wondering if you're kind of like second guessing it or thinking about it, or you're doubting it again. I don't know why I'm thinking that it's quick or like the way it's happening is like mhm. There's something about a pathway. Seeing it, you see it clear. I don't care what you say. If you want to think about it again, think about it again, but that's it. And then there's some congratulations or whatnot. There's something about like making it at the end of the tunnel to the top of the mountain or whatnot. You're celebrated, welcomed. Maybe like there's something about even like a portal, walking through the portal, and maybe it was like a journey getting there and everything like that. I keep getting vengeful, but I don't know what it is. If it's like neutral, if it's like the whole thing with God is a vengeful God, because justice and anger is right here. And it's like um God is a vengeful God. God, spirit team, whoever it is, whatever is for you, don't like when their children, their people are messed with, and divine justice will be had. Trust, they will be dealt with. Period. I'm still low key as fuck. What you want, nigga? I've been with the same motherfucker since '04, nigga. What should call it? Strength card and the two of candles in reverse. You need to have confidence, no doubt about your conviction, about your path, about your choice, about what you know. Bottom of the deck, some of that. Four of candles. Yeah, you're entering through. They're like, yes, this is it. I mean, it may have to. Yeah. 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 I noticed it today too. That shit was crazy. This gonna happen like this, bro. That's the crazy thing. Okay, and so this could be having to do with like people that you know are mingle with a lot, work with or whatnot. There may be something about separation, disappointing, and it's like to start on your own, be on your own. This could be work, this could be a project or something or whatnot, right? And it's like you're separating from it because it's like you're starting your own thing. Top deck usually watching this right now is the Justice card. Currently, divine justice is going on, divine balance is going on or whatnot. Fairness, everything going into its place. Yep, and it's happening, y'all. It's happening. And it's happening. That's it. There is so much like, this has to be illusions or something. Sheesh. There's like deception, illusions. This feels like at the last minute, the whole thing of like attempting to do something before you leave, before you stop or something like that. Some people could attempt to take away something, or they could say things or do things to make you feel like you're nothing, that you have nothing. I said this like a while ago in one of my readings. Like, I don't like people like that. Ugh, you're disgusting. Like, just because you don't do what they say, they do a certain thing, they take away something or whatever. Thank God to my mama for certain reasons, because to clarify, the strength card and the two of candles in reverse got the five of rods in reverse, the knight of swords, the three of rods, and the nine of rods. Be brave, Professor. Be brave. Yo, just like literally just, how would I say, burst through. Be cunning. Be strategic. Follow the plan. You are free to, what they say now, the road opener. The road is now open. Whatever this is has been defeated. You have the clear way or whatnot. Like the way is clear. And it's something about like ascending or whatnot, and a spiritual journey as well. Something about a spiritual journey. Maybe there's something about you acting, taking action on like some type of journey or plan. I've been low key as fuck. What you want, nigga? I've been with the same motherfucker since '04, nigga. We have here anger. This card represents an acknowledgement that anger is a natural part of life. It's okay to feel angry, but what can you do with the immense amount of energy that comes with it? How can you transform anger into something helpful for yourself and others? You have Leo here and Libra. You could be any of those signs. The sign could be in your chart, it could be the energy of this reading, it could be the planetary placements, anyone around you, all that. First rune is a blank one. Blank slate. There's something about being in the void right now. I think we're kind of in the void. Um, I don't know how to explain it with the astrology. Like sometimes when the moon is like more than a certain amount of days, the new moon, and like especially around this time, there's something about being in the void. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like we are in it right now. There's something about the void. We have here also jellyfish, the bad meaning. It has the numbers 11 and the number 3 here. And it also has the zodiac signs Capricorn, Aquarius, and Libra. It says divorce, the process of it, court, money, who gets what, separation, starting over, order, and balance. Yeah. And I think of jellyfish like just flowing. So the fact that it's like the bad omen, the bad meaning, it feels like jellyfish is not flowing. And like things like divorce and all that stuff starting over is needed to to get things back into balance, back into order or whatnot. And some of y'all could be seeing 11 a lot. Libra is very heavy here. It gives me that Libra energy. Libra is like, people say they're indecisive. That's not all Libras. Like Libras, there are some Libras who are like, yo, I want this and that's that type of thing. And it's like a heavy energy. Like, I want this and that's that type of thing. Like, you can't sway them and all that stuff. Yeah, because I literally ate with one. And like the way she was like, I was like, y'all do not know who y'all messing with right now. Like, okay. Um, she was like, I want this, and I notice what you're doing, and you're gonna do this. And they did exactly what she said. Like, we have your omission, which is a noun, meaning a person or a thing that has been left out or excluded. A failure to do something. This is crazy. This is what I'm trying to say. A failure to do something, especially something that one has a moral or legal obligation to do. So again, like it's giving me that thing. That's another thing too. Like, bro, this is gonna be a big ass move. I just have certain things in my own life where like, and I noticed a peak of it today, and like it's crazy. I feel like people really don't think that I notice shit. They really don't. But I do. And I like that. I love that people don't know that I know this shit. I love that people think that like I'm just like, woo, I'm just not paying attention when the whole time my eyes are on you. And I know the process of shit. Like I know the process of what's going on and I just know. And yeah, I'm gonna have to be strong for this one too. Like I said, this could be like literal divorce. Like maybe some people are heavily with like some type of legal stuff or whatnot. And then I'm not gonna be so specific. I'm gonna be very like general, but there could be something with legal stuff, and you know, I'll give like an example. It could be anything, a metaphor for anything. I'm a nurse. I just am figuring out how to use my nursing degree in a different way because I don't agree with the healthcare system a lot of times, like certain things I see and stuff. I'm not gonna go into it. So it could be something like that. Um, what you call it? Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. But stuff with that, no legal stuff or whatever. Like, yeah, it's just like legal things. Like, and if I'm in like the healthcare system, like there's certain things I don't agree with, and like at some point it's like, okay, Chanel, like how do and that's crazy. Yeah, you gotta choose. Like you can't serve two gods. Like I don't want to do this when I don't believe in this. It doesn't align with me, type thing. Um, it could also be something like I'm getting like in like the court system, the judge and stuff. Like some people just don't agree with certain things, but you work in that. What else? Jobs. Like I don't agree with certain things when it comes to jobs. I feel like people think that I'm just lazy and oh, this is the way it gotta be and da da da. But it's like, no, y'all have no clue. Like what you what I don't want to subject to. If you want to subject to certain things as an employee, go ahead. But I don't. I just don't resonate with jobs. I'm sorry. I don't. I'm not sorry. I just don't resonate, and like nobody gets it around me. But there's something with that. Maybe there's something with like with jobs, or maybe there's something with a person. I was thinking about like I don't know if some people are very traditional or like you've been with this person or you feel like things should be this way or something like that. And if you like end this or whatever is gonna be a big drastic thing or something, um, do it anyway. Cause none of this stuff is above God and at the end of the day. It's not above the justice, it's not above the universe, it's not above the divine order. It's not at the end of the day. And I was gonna say easier said than done, but lies. It's easier done. Um, some of y'all may there may be something about like being left out in the cold, having something taken away, because of the decision, whether it's money, resources. Um, sometimes there's something about like outcasting someone. I was getting the whole nasty thing where if you don't do what somebody says, they go and they just ruin your reputation type of thing. I was getting that nasty shit. Like they go and they make people not talk to you type of thing. Um, so just be aware of that. You have to stay strong through that. Keep ascending higher. And that's about it. That's all I'm getting from that for set free, return of flow. If you would like a personal reading, you could visit my link tree or you could email me to set up the day and time. They both will be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful. And peace out.